room left in the box. I need a bigger box. I didn't break it. Good morning. I feel like I haven't talked to you in ages, and it's probably because I have. I took the weekend off. It was Memorial Day weekend, and we went away for a couple of days and hosted and had a whole bunch of people here as well. I'm the type of person where I believe I can do everything. So right in the middle of moving, I'm like, yeah, this is a great idea. Let's go away for 2 days and then also host and have everybody here. But it was kind of fun because it was like a saying goodbye to this place type party thing, and it was really fun. So I took a couple days off from packing and organizing and also filming anything. I do kind of wish I had vlogged the weekend. I did take a bunch of pictures. I put stuff up on Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry I didn't vlog it. I don't know, I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna have this weekend, enjoy it, and then we can get stuck into really moving because we now have less than a week until we get the keys. We're getting the keys this weekend. I'm so excited, and I'm a little bit lost. I don't really know what to do for this week, and then it occurred to me this morning that I haven't organized any of my bathroom stuff. I have said this a million times before. Every time I do a bathroom organization video, I always talk about how there's so much bathroom clutter. There's just so many different things that you need in the bathroom, from all of the hair products for all the different occasions, to the makeup, to the body products, to the skincare, to the teeth and mouth care. There's always so many things, and I just find it gets so overwhelming. The thing that I'm really looking forward to about our new place is we have a pedestal sink, so there is no room to have products on the counter. The counter in that sink in the bathroom here is always a mess. There's nowhere to hide it away, and I'm really excited that we have a little cabinet behind the mirror. I forgot to film that, so I can't show you right now, but that is going to hide away all of our daily products that are currently occupying the sink space in there. So that's gonna feel so much better. But we don't have anywhere to store all of these types of containers, and these are what I was using under the sink to store all of my products. So I'm going to try to use these in the linen closet next to the bathroom because it's quite big. There's a lot of shelving space, and I think that will work. There's also a lot of storage behind the bathroom door, but the shelves are kind of narrow and it's going to call for some other type of storage. I don't know what yet. I will figure that out and do the measurements and everything when we get the keys. But right now I'm thinking about just decluttering, throwing out things that are expired, things that I don't need, and just consolidating my bathroom stuff. And then when we get there, I guess I'll figure out how I'm gonna organize it all. I just don't have the vision. So I don't know. I don't know what today's gonna involve. I don't know what's gonna involve next week. All I know is I'm so excited to get the keys so I can start figuring all this stuff out. This is half my problem. I feel like things get hidden away and then I never ever think to use them, and I don't like that. I need to find a system in the new bathroom where I have access to things so I actually use the products. I can't tell if that smells funny or not, and I know that this is a good product. I don't know, this is gonna become the garbage pile. This was a bad idea doing this in the bedroom. There's too many chances for accidents, but I didn't want to do it in the bathroom. I have decluttered a lot of stuff that's going to be thrown out, thankfully. It's just old products or empty packaging. Don't know why I have a lot of empty packaging. And I've started categorizing things. I have started packing up some bits and pieces as well. I have one problem though. I don't have a box, and I went down to the bin room this morning, nothing. And I swear to you, a couple of months ago, you couldn't even open the door to the bin room. There would be so much stuff in there. And over the last week or so, every time I've checked, there's hardly anything. So either people are buying less or our building is just like really clearing it out really quickly. I'm gonna check again and hopefully there's a box or two, but I am honestly so surprised. I thought it would be packed down there and I just haven't been able to get any. So now that means I don't really know what to do with all the stuff that I'm packing up because I don't have a box to put it into. I also don't know how I'm going to transport all of these acrylic boxes. I have some in my closet too, and I don't know what to do with them. I'm thinking maybe they could just go into a tote bag because putting empty boxes into a box kind of seems a little counterintuitive, but I don't really want to carry stuff in these because the drawers start flying out the second you try to move them. So it's better to move them empty. I guess I could tape them together. I don't know. I don't know what to do in this situation. Would you just keep stuff in them, tape them together and hope for the best? But when they're heavy, they just become a bit more difficult to move and they are kind of flimsy. So I feel like empty is probably the best way to go. I need to go to Trader Joe's. I need to grab a couple of groceries, pick up a few things, and I can't wait. I can't wait till we move and I can go back to my routines. My routines, I miss them so much. I want to be able to go and get flowers, but I can't get flowers because all the vases are in a box. So this time in 2 weeks, things are gonna start changing. Oh, actually I have something I wanna show you though. I did move a few things around over the weekend. I put some boxes on top of those Alex drawers, so we've got a stack there, and then I also brought my mirror in here as well because I had moved it out of the way to stack boxes where the mirror went, and I know you shouldn't have it at the end of the bed. I feel like that's bad feng shui, but I've been having it in here just so that I can still see my outfits, because for a couple days I didn't have it accessible, and it was like living without a full-length mirror is really hard. Anyway, let me show you the thing. Look at this little magical, wonderful souvenir I purchased when we were away over the weekend. I really want to fill my home with bits and pieces from traveling so that there's a memory or something special attached to it. As much as I love thrifting and everything, you know, that's kind of someone else's thing, and I just want to, you know, take my time and fill it with stuff that like I've found. And we went to Virginia Beach for the weekend. I'd never been before, and they have a lot of souvenir stores that run across like the street that runs by the beach. There's lots and lots of different little knickknacks and things. Honestly, it was kind of like going back in time. There were just so many things that you knew were from like the 90s, which was really cool. And then right on the last day, I was trying so hard to find something that I thought would be cute, but you know, be my style and my vibe and something that I would love. And then right at the back of one of the souvenir stores across from our hotel, I found a little sailboat salt and pepper shaker set, and I just think this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I did have a little Google. I found one place online that's selling it, but otherwise, so cute. I only paid $6 for it. I just thought it was so cute, and I can't wait to put this in the middle of our dining table when we get a dining table. I do feel like though I'm gonna end up collecting salt and pepper shakers because they're so cute. And I just think this is the best thing. The best souvenir from our weekend away, and I love it. I only grabbed a couple of things. We did a really big Costco haul about a week or so ago, and we're still using a lot of that. But I have some breadcrumbs to do some crumb chicken. I got 2 packs of the lightly salted rice cakes. These rice cakes are really thick though. Back home, they're half the size, so I'm not sure if I can cut them in half. I don't know how I feel about having a really thick rice cake. I got some eggs, a spring onion, some salad. Also, bananas are really cheap right now. This was only 60 cents, 68 cents or something. So gonna try and eat some more fruit. Also got some oranges for that reason, and then some coffee because I thought we had a lot and we didn't. Otherwise I would have bought it at Costco. I decided against cutting the rice cakes in half. They will do at the size that they are. I am just gonna make a little lunchy snack. I'm gonna do some sliced up tomato with cream cheese on the rice cakes. You know what I did forget? I forgot pepper and salt. We've run out of rock salt and pepper to grind. I do have regular like table salt, which will be fine, but I really love putting pepper on things and we're completely out. So I'm a little upset about that, but it'll be fine. I just have to remember to get it next time. I also grabbed a bottle of bleach as well because I want it for laundering purposes. I need to make sure that my white clothes are staying really nice and white. I have the tiniest bit of pepper left. Yep, there's a teeny bit of salt as well. I checked down in the bin room and there's no boxes, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get enough boxes before we move because I need at least another 10 right now. I may have to make another one of those Amazon orders, but they take 2 days to arrive. So that kind of is annoying. In the meantime though, I'm gonna use this gray storage tub that we have. I think there was linen or something in here because I just don't want to put the cupboard back and I don't want to leave stuff everywhere. So I think I'll just put bathroom stuff in here until we get an actual box. And that may sound really silly out loud, but this is like quite flimsy and it doesn't have a lid on it. And I don't really like the idea of not having everything boxed up. Unless of course it just works and it's not gonna fall out and cause problems, then maybe I'll leave it all in here. It feels good, like everything's kind of consolidated and put together in that one box. I think I would prefer a covered box for the purpose of moving, but at least it's decluttered. This stuff will be going to a new home. This is not stuff for me. I am going to give this to you. So I think I'm gonna break these up into little packs. This is just a lot of PR stuff. There's makeup, skincare, hair care, that kind of stuff in here. I'm gonna break them up into little packs and I'm gonna do little giveaways. So stay tuned, because I would love for these to all go to a new home. Unfortunately, these ones don't seem to break down. These are all of the, what's the brand called? The the Container Store, the Container Store. These are all the Container Store. I think these are like $15 a piece, and I found like 20 of them. Okay, 20 is probably a bit of an exaggeration, but I found a whole bunch of them down in the bin room in perfect condition. There were a few that were broken, but most of these were in really good condition and someone was throwing them away. So I have kept them all. Unfortunately, these ones don't break down any smaller, but these ones I got off Amazon and these actually break down smaller. You can just pull these apart, which is something I'm gonna do. I think it's just better if things are a little more compact. So I will fold all these down and we'll just make it easier for transportation. Perfect. And then these just stack really neatly together. So this is going to work well for these ones. Oh, my hair. I didn't break it. It's fine. I didn't hear any smashes. It's not broken. This whole not having any boxes is really kind of annoying, but I brought some more stuff out from the bathroom. I have hair tools. I don't need all of these hair tools, so these ones can go down in here. The problem is I'm starting to run out of space in that box. I will keep this one out because it's my hairdryer and I use it all the time. The attachments though, they can go away. But as I said, I'm running out of space. I also bagged up all of like the first aid type stuff, but there's no room left in the box. I need a bigger box. Oh, this is starting to get really annoying. I knew this was gonna happen with the bathroom stuff. It just feels like this never ending bunch of stuff. And not having an actual box to put it in now means I have this really awkward bunch of stuff just sitting here in the bedroom, and I'm trying to think where I should put it. There's no room in the hallway. There's no room in the bathroom. I guess I could potentially put it out in the living room, but I also don't have any room left to stack on boxes out there. So this is where things are gonna start getting messy and complicated until we get a little bit more organization. Also, I was thinking, if I can go down and get a really big box, I might just box up all of the plastic containers. Even though that's kind of impractical, it'll make so much more sense because they'll just all be together. They'll kind of be a little bit protected when moving, and then we can just take them from one place to the next. So that's what I'm hoping to find. What time is it? Let's figure out what time it is. It's 3:52. Was sort of hoping it was about 5 p.m. I'm kind of waiting for people to get home, because once people get home, then they get their packages, then they might take down their rubbish, which is what I want. This is just kind of feeling almost like the wrong day to do this, you know? I gave up yesterday. It just didn't feel practical to keep unboxing things and then have nowhere to put them. But I have something. I went to the bin room for the 3rd time last night and I found someone else's moving boxes. I swear, in the last week, things have just been like working out for me. Like things have just been falling into place in really weird ways. I just feel super, super lucky. On Saturday when we were in Virginia Beach, we hadn't planned anything for this trip because it was super last minute. We booked everything like Tuesday, like a couple days before we left. So we didn't make any reservations. And we found this beautiful restaurant on this like waterway, but obviously they had no reservations. So we just thought, you know what, let's try our luck and we'll go and see. It was an hour-and-a-half wait to get a table, but they said if you can find a spot at the bar, you can eat at the bar. And as we walk in, someone is putting down the little checkbook thing and we get a seat at the bar. We completely skipped the line. We sat there, we had the most incredible sushi and the food was amazing. And it just like, everything just fell into place over the weekend. Like the weather was supposed to be raining and cold and it ended up being sunny and beautiful. I don't know how to explain it. Just all these things just keep happening and I like it. We just had the luckiest day on Saturday. We were like, we should buy a lottery ticket. So we did. We didn't win. I don't even think we got one number, but we were just having a good day and we thought, why not? We'll test our luck. But anyway, that luck has continued. Things just keep happening and now I have all these moving boxes and I think this afternoon I'm gonna go down anyway and just keep checking because they're probably unpacking things and they'll keep taking boxes down. But this is working out really, really well for me. The other nice thing is that they did have one bigger box, like wedged into these smaller ones. And honestly, these smaller ones almost look exactly the same as the ones that I bought off Amazon. So I'm really happy about this. I need to go and find the tape so I can re-put this together. I really hope you guys don't mind just like casually hanging out with me while I box up things. I don't have really much else going on. Okay, granted, I could have vlogged over the weekend and I could have gone on a fun adventure with you. We got an email from the landlord the other day. I replied last night, but I saw another email come through and I don't know what's going on, but we're just trying to coordinate getting the keys, which I am so excited about. Like, I can't wait. Someone did mention the other day that I really shouldn't be putting all these boxes and stuff on my bed. Totally agree. After spilling that little bit of skincare onto my bed yesterday, I'm gonna throw this entire quilt in the wash. It needs it, so we'll do all the packing and then we'll just, you know, throw it all in the wash. I feel in a much better mood today. Like, I don't feel like I was very chatty yesterday. I just guess it was first day back after a really busy weekend and I didn't know how I wanted the day to go or what I wanted to do. Now that I have boxes, I definitely feel more motivated to get things done. I am so happy. I was really hoping to find a giant box where I could put all of the storage containers. I even have some new storage containers for the kitchen that I haven't quite unboxed yet, and it has fit perfectly. They're all in there. There's none hidden anywhere else, and I'm so happy. It's gonna be a little bulky to move, but it's not outrageously heavy, and I think it's just the best way to transport them. Yeah, sure, it's kind of a lot of hollow space in there, but I just think it's the best thing, and I'm so happy because then we don't have to individually carry them. We can just put it on a trolley and wheel it somewhere. I am so happy with this. This is turning out really, really good. This is where my mirror used to be, but I had to move it to the bedroom because I needed space for stacking boxes, and this has fit so well. I just moved these 3 boxes, the flowers, the Christmas decor, and the vases, from the acrylic drawers to on top of the acrylic storage because I can't have anything too heavy on that acrylic storage box, and that works really well. And then frees up the acrylic drawers behind me to put some heavier things down. So I've popped the bathroom box up there. Now I have to figure out what else I can pack right now. This is what the living room currently looks like. It's mostly plants, my sewing machines. I have a box in the middle there full of home decor stuff. I have a couple of random pumpkins, just the leftover pieces, trays and things like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but the box in the middle isn't taped up yet. I think I'm just gonna leave it for a bit. Oh, you know what I do need? I need an arts and crafts and sewing box. So let's put one of those together. Before boxing up that box I just put together, I wanted to come check the bin room. They are so all over it lately. This was full last night. Basically, part of the rules are we have these garbage chutes that you just throw boxes over here or hard rubbish and then it'll get cleared out. It's all gone. It's all gone. I swear they are clearing out that bin room so fast. It was not like that a few months ago. It would be stacked to the ceiling. So I guess the rest of the boxes are now gone. I should just check in the evening every day because then I'll most likely be able to get something. But I did get a notification for a new package and I am so excited because it is from Sezane. I'm wondering if this came from the DC store or whether it was just sent to me because my address is in DC. But I already have one of these, so I don't know. Maybe I will put this with the giveaway stuff and that can be someone else's. Actually, I have a second one somewhere I should give away too. Anyway, let's just have a quick look at what I got. Okay, this is so cute. It's like a little vest, little tie-up vest, wear over the top of something. I don't think I would wear it on its own. I feel like that would be just a little bit silly, but you know what? This would actually go so cute with what I'm wearing right now. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Okay, I look ridiculous, but just use your imagination, okay? It's gonna work. But that is so cute. Okay, this one I'm really excited for. I saw this on the mannequin when I went into the store in Austin, and it is a little tie-up dress, like a midi dress. I love my long summer dresses, and this is beautiful. Like, the color is stunning. It's so nice. And then I'm really excited for these two pieces as well. It's a skirt and a top set, and I just want to add more long skirts into my collection. And then it's got a matching little crop top as well, which, you know, means I can wear this on its own with something else. I can wear this with a pair of jeans. I love matching sets because they're just so versatile. I will do a proper try on TikTok, but I am so excited. And they always smell so good. I love the perfume that they use to spray everything with. Use your imagination. Actually, I don't know how this wraps around. Probably not the way that I'm doing it, okay? Just use your imagination. I thought I would try on the skirt really quick. I think it's really cute. I don't know if you can see it, but like, so cute. I'm so excited. For my art supplies, they're in this bag. This is not the worst thing in the world for them to travel in, but I thought if I could put my fabric and my sewing supplies and the art supplies all in a box, that would work really well. The one thing that's sort of making me feel like I need a bigger box, although this actually may fit, is this, what do you call it? Paint palette, but I do think it will fit. It does fit. So I may get away with putting all of my artsy, crafty supply stuff into a single box. I think I might call it here for today because there's not really much else that needs to be boxed up. I think it's mostly just kitchen stuff and food. Haven't decided how I want to carry the food over. Probably in like shopping bags maybe. That might be the best way to go, or I guess I could also put it into boxes. But then if I get the keys on Sunday, I have to figure out what will take over in that first load. Maybe things that are in bags. Like we could take all of the garbage bags filled with clothes. That would be really easy. And then I was thinking, probably because we're not going to move until the weekend after we get the keys, I could take some boxes over, empty them, and then bring those boxes back if I really need the extra boxes for some other things. But yeah, I think it's mostly just kitchen stuff, food stuff, and maybe some laundry stuff as well, like linen and the towels and some cleaning products. But I'm going to leave cleaning products here because I will have to do a full deep clean before we give back the keys here. But I'm like so excited because it feels like we're starting to make progress. I now have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 18 boxes of things all boxed up. So I don't know how many more I'll need. I'll definitely be going down to check the bin room this evening. Fingers crossed the people who are moving have more boxes and they unbox more today and get rid of those boxes. I feel like I'm making some good progress, and it's, we're just a few days away. We're just a few days away from finally being able to get the keys. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed hanging out while I've been boxing up some more things. It's not going to be too interesting until we actually get the keys and move in. Yeah, I don't know what my next video is going to involve. Hopefully the next video is actually getting the keys. I don't really want to put another video in between, so there might be a few days between this video and the next video because I don't want to fill it with just random fluff stuff. Like, let's get to the good stuff, you know? Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and I will see you very shortly.